Alright, Shalom Akim. Alright, back at you with another video. So I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kwadash, double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the sincere Akim. Rise up. Shout out to the house of David. Right, man. Serpents is caught red-handed. My testimony. This is my video. We're gonna do a little re on my own video. Reasons being, there's one of my past videos I did. This one's called Let the Judgment Roll Down on the Wicked. Last year, October the 16th, 2019. So that was last year, October the 16th, 2019. This year, it's Serpents is Caught Red-Handed testimony, September the 8th, 2020. So these are two of my videos, and where last year I had a dream that there was going to be an ambush, and the Most High gave me that dream or vision. So this year, I'm actually relating it. This year, September the 8th, 2020, I'm relating how the serpents is caught red-handed, my testimony, how the vision, the dream, the so-called dream, which was a vision, comes true. And I related it last year, and it came true this year. So let's check it out. Just to show that we're living in the year 2020, where these things are really popping off. Visions and dreams, when they're from the Most High, they will come true. And I've had quite a few more since then. So let's check out this vision and dream that came true. Let's check this out. Interject with a script. You can't make this up, man. It goes right back to the scripts. Proverbs 11:21, and all you got to do is just be observant, man. Year 2020, man. These prophecies are really in full momentum, man. They're picking up, and we know this script very well. 11:21, but we must apply it now. We're getting that time. We must apply it, man. That's where the power is. That's where the strength is. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Right. That's what we want. No hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Because people don't know who their enemies are. That's the problem. People really don't know who their enemies are. Let's continue. So he's going to relate now what I said last year. He's going to relate it in up to this year. And then we're going to go back to my last year video. And then we're going to see exactly what I said. And then we're going to make a comparison. If the dream, the vision, if it came true.
So these are the tactics that they've been doing, and I've been warning people about the tactics that the police are using with these white supremacists and their coon operatives. You got to watch out for people so-called leading these marches. Because hell, down here in LA, for example, there was some protests last night in solidarity for our brother Jacob Blake getting shot. What the police did, they forced people downtown in a tunnel. Is it the 4th Street tunnel? So yeah, I'm going to let him continue, but this just brings my testimony back to mind. Because I've done a video on around last year, Joel 2 and 28. So what I'm talking about is this video. This is the title of the video. Let the judgments roll down on the wicked, and you can check it out for your own. Check it out yourself on my channel and make your own comparison. Let's go back now to this year and hear what I'm saying. In those times, your young men will dream dreams, see visions, and exactly what he's bringing out is exactly what I'm going to break it down. We was in some kind of crowd, and there was a whole heap of crowd being directed and led down a tunnel. And I remember the soldiers, or what looked like centurions or soldier looking, but they had red hats on, and they had batons. They was kitted up, but the soldiers or the centurions had red batons, very similar, red hats, red batons, red shields. So you can't make this up, man. This is just prophecy coming out. That dream's coming true. And they led us down a tunnel, and I saw what they was about to do. I discerned what was about to happen, because they had centurions on the other end of the tunnel, or soldiers,
and you had the soldiers coming from behind, and I said, right, this is definitely, this is definitely what they call cattling. I remember that word cattling, when they try and get people, cattle them. Treat them like cattle, basically. Lead them and then put them into a certain place where they can't move. They're surrounded, so they can't go backwards or forward. They can't go left and right. They call the centurions, the police, they call it cattling, and that's what they was trying to do. And I saw what they was planning. I saw ahead of time, which was through the Spirit, and the Most High gave me spiritual power, which I broke down in the video. Joel 2:28. So, right, what I'm saying there, let's make a comparison. We're going to go back to last year. Go back to last year. That's my YouTube channel. We go back to last year, go back to the video, just to make sure you see that's my YouTube channel there, The Real Maracarb. Alright, go back to last year, judgments, and let's hear what, and make a comparison what I'm saying about being surrounded and cattled in a tunnel. They was trying to hold us in this bridge. Yeah, this is the dream, I'm going to relate it. Trying to hold us all in this bridge, So this is last year. Let the judgments roll down on the wicked. That's the title of it. It's not Joel 2:28. This is the title of it, and it's October the 16th, 2019. These officers, what looked like, they looked like soldiers with red helmets on and red. They all had red clubs in their hand, and they were trying to hold us along like cattle. Get out, get under the bridge, get under the bridge. And when I saw with a very keen eye, I saw what they was doing. When people were going under the bridge, they were taking their red batons. It's interesting that they had red batons in their hands and red shields. The word that comes to mind is red shield. The Rothschild family, symbolic, red shields. They was holding people along, get in that bridge, and as they was coming out the other end, they was batting them over the head with their batons, man. And I saw that, and I said, boy. And I looked at these fences on both sides. And that's exactly what Tariq Nasheed was breaking down, what they're doing in the Black Lives Matter protests. They're getting them and cattling them, trapping them down the bridge and ambushing them. This is exactly what I said last year has come true this year. You cannot make this up. All praises to Yahweh Shimon Rashai for giving me that vision and that dream that came true, man. There was about 50 feet. I'm going to let it play out, and then I'm going to end off the video. Point is already made. Tall. Yeah, round about that size. And I just leaped. Fing! I just leaped over it, man. Jumped over it. And on the other end, I think these soldiers were some kind of super soldiers, man. Because I leaped over it with my mind, over barbed wire fence. It was a barbed wire fence. Like this, but it was barbed wire. A fence and barbed wire on the top. And when I landed, there was some super soldier on the other side, and me and him went at it, hand-to-hand combat. Fing, fing, pa, poo, 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 poo. Them sound effects. Remember them sound effects from the old Kung Fu movies? Pop, 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 ping, pop. He was going at it, man, and I licked him down, man. And he was definitely a super soldier, because he didn't just go straight away. I had to just deal with him, I had to just take him out with some of the movements, some of the monkey, some of them dragon movements, because we will become dragons, so I must use some dragon movements on him. Cut, put, pop, put, ping, lick him down. Then I just jumped up on this high, like a high roof. It could have been about as high as that roof there. You can see there on the left. And he tried to climb up. He was climbing up. Yeah, these were definitely super soldiers, because they're preparing these super soldiers now, because they know that the elect are going to be endowed with extraterrestrial super bodies. Extraterrestrial super bodies, and they know that, preparing themselves. That's why they're doing all this robot, trying to make all these kind of robotic, like Iron Man robots, to keep them. To give them stamina, to make them be super strong. That's all in preparation for what?
they know is about to take place. We're going to be endowed, Lord willing, all, and I'm included in the elect. You know, with humility, I say that.
Right, I'm just going to read this just to end off the video. Isaiah 59 and 90 says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord." So that's what I'm relating there. They came in like a flood, and the Most High, he said, as it says there, lifted up a standard against him by giving the elect, the ones who are in the lot, spiritual power. So you can't make this up. That was definitely prophecy coming true right there. So we're just gonna roll it, let it carry on, just to end off the video.
Endowed, Lord willing, all, and I'm included in the elect. You know, with humility, I say that. We're going to be endowed with extraterrestrial bodies, and we're going to be going at it, man. The dreams I keep on getting, man. So I'm just relating this. So they know when they're preparing, and this guy he must have had some kind, he must have took there, you know, there's all form of super tablets that they're giving them and testing them out like guinea pigs to see how far they can push their bodies, as well as the robots. So they're trying everything. And I jumped on the roof, you know, I had the spiritual power, and he was climbing up, and I kicked him down, bam, with my foot, lick him down, drop. And he looked at me and he said, "What are you?" And I said, I'm your worst nightmare, mate. I'm your worst nightmare. Because they know, man, they know. The elect are going to be endowed with spiritual power, which we have it already on a low.
So, alright. So it relates it there, Isaiah 59. That's the only script that is necessary. You saw it with your own eyes, you heard it with your own ears. Yeah, 2020, last year. 2019, I had the dream. And the year 2020, the 8th of September, it came true. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai for giving me these visions and these dreams. And the wada to Yahweh Hashem Shai for giving me the spirit to do this video. I want to say, Kwame Yahshua, rise up to the house of David, and Shalak Ram be upon all the wicked. And everything they've done to us, past, present, and future, may it fall upon their own head. Alright, Shalom, we out.